Hi, my name is Patty Noel, and I'm going to tell you my story. It started out in a pretty dark way. When I was 5 years old and in kindergarten, my mom was a single mom, and so I went to babysitting, and my babysitter's husband was molesting me. That went on for about a year, and I never told anyone, and just kind of shut down on the inside completely. And then just to fast forward in life a little bit, when I was 12 years old, I had gone out to play, and my brother was at home, and when I came back in, I went in to find him and opened his bedroom door, and he'd been cleaning his gun, and it was on the other side of the room, and it was a shotgun, and when it went off, a bunch of buckshot took off half the side of his face, and so I found his dead body. And at that point, it had caused such trauma in my life that I just completely shut down on the inside, and went at 12 years old, 12 and 13, turned to drinking and drugs and promiscuity in order just to escape the pain of life, and spent most of the younger part of my life trying to just escape the pain. And when I was in my early 20s, I did crash and ended up in a counselor's office. I had tried attending church, but didn't find any hope there. Just a lot of religion and rules and judgment. And I ended up in a counselor's office, and they diagnosed me clinically depressed and put me on medication. But it didn't bring healing. It just brought a Band-Aid to some pretty deep wounds in my soul. And it wasn't until about 10 years later that I experienced the Holy God for the first time. And all of that went away. Like I could breathe, and I could see colors for the first time since I was probably 12 years old. I think even when I shut down after being molested, I still had a little bit of hope, but after finding my brother dead, I just completely shut down. But then after I experienced God, I could see, I could breathe and experience life again. And it wasn't just one time, it took several times. There were lots of fingerprints on me from being promiscuous and from being molested, and my innocence being robbed. And then just images of my brother that had tormented me for years and years. So multiple experiences with the Holy God. Wash those away. The next 20 years of my life, I got to experience joy and real relationships with people, with my children, with my husband, and just have a life, not just for me and my family, but to be able to extend to other people. So regardless of your past, there is a holy God that can deliver you and bring you life abundantly. Who can overcome the darkness in my life? Only a holy God.